Hello guys, this is Taco A Valve, and today we have this Jetta right here. It's a Mark 3, but it's a special Mark 3. Why? I'll show you why. See this? A lot of people likes this. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Meaning it's a vr6. So I'm getting out of COVID. Man, it's killing me, but I'm getting better. This car is brought to me because it's been sitting, and this Mark 3 are getting rare. So I had a deal with the guy, and we ended up in this situation. So I'm gonna swap this motor into that Jetta because the motor is in there right now. It's knocking real bad, and I was able to start it, and it was smoking too with the starting fluid, but it was smoking bad. So I'm taking that old motor out, and he found this good motor, so we want to put him into his car. So I want to bring this other episode for you guys to entertain you guys. I mean, a Mark 3 is a nice platform, and they are getting rare, not super rare, but they're getting rare to find cars, a Mark 3 cars, and right now this is a collectible car. I mean, because they're not making this anymore. You cannot find it like down the road, like be like, oh, there's one right here, and no worries. Like I can find parts anywhere, everywhere. Like I can go to the local store and buy me local parts store, whatever, and find me a fuel pump. No, they might likely say we can't find it, or we have to order, or you have to go to somewhere else or something. On this car, it happened to me right here locally a lot, because I go to find parts for my car and they're like, oh no, we don't have it, unfortunately we don't have it. I'm like, what? I don't know, like, so these cars are getting rare. So it's nice that we see a car like this. It's got a golf front end, and you can see back there crunchy. Am I gonna have to run to the store and get me some parts? It's been snapping bolts left and right, so this motor's been sitting as well. We know that it's good. We know that it's good motor. It's just that it's been sitting, and a lot of corrosion got built up. So that's what we have today for you guys. I might do a clip and show you how we started, and maybe you guys see how it knocks or something. We're not receiving any fuel from the fuel tank. I'm not gonna have to drain the old fuel out completely. But I'm pretty sure that fuel pump is rust. There's no life on that fuel pump. When I took out crunchy fuel pump out, it was the same thing, rusted. Nothing left from that pump. And that car was sitting 7 years. And this one, unless you got the fuel all the way up to full in the fuel tank, the pump, it might still be good. But if it's low on fuel and moisture get into it and air, that's it. The pump's gone. So stay tuned, guys, and we will see. I'm gonna have to try to hook the transmission and everything. Well, so far, this is what I seen in the snap. This one right here, it's one, but I can see the other ones are not in a good shape. You can see they are very brittle. This is ready to snap. That would be so hard to take those bolts out. This one right here, snap it as well. One was already snapped. I think it was this one. I think they tried to take him off from here, but they were like, oh, nope, never mind. You can see right here, this 6 bolts, they need to be replaced unless the ones in the car are better than this. So I won't worry about this. But I managed to pull all the bolts from here out without snapping. This right here, they were very, like, they wanted to snap on me, but I managed to pull them out. And I took them off because I can't leave those exhaust manifold with the snapping bolt in there. I have to pull this out, drill this outside, put new bolt and everything, and bolt it back to here. So hopefully the ones in that car are good. Those manifolds, they don't snap and everything, and I don't have to do nothing else besides just like bolt it into this car. So that will be awesome, and we're gonna have to forget about replacing all those bolts and everything. So that'll be awesome if those bolts over there came out good. Another thing that it snapped, it was this water pump. Everything is brittle. So hopefully that was the water pump in this car, but hopefully the one in the car, I mean, that water pump came in this engine, so hopefully the water pump in the car is good. So now we're gonna have to. So we are up to this. My son is taking the transmission out, and I was checking the belt, how it looks like. But both serpentine belts are like this, so it's best to just get a new belt. And main reason I was trying to take that belt out is because I wanted to spin the alternator, but it's making noise a little bit. It was making more noise before, so I think it was rust inside. But the one in the car is making way more noise than this. So we might gonna have to leave this one here and see what's up. But I know for a fact that if you had a alternator for seating and then you start to use the car, that belt rust between those magnets or whatever, the spinning coil, will heat this so much and it will catch on fire, burning the coil in the alternator. But so far, that pulley is good. Water pump, I don't know how it is.
It's good. I can hear water.
Oh, you can hear the water over there? Yeah, but it doesn't mean it's good. So you can't say it's good until like you see it. Because this, they make plastic water pump, and sometimes they snap in there. That bearing is good. I see that it was not leaking. The power steering spins good. I don't think we're gonna use this compressor, and I don't think it has Freon on the car too, so not worry about that. I'm just gonna take this one out and use the other one. Unless, I mean, I don't know. Let me see on the other side. I don't know if you want to use the AC, but it looks rusty in there, so I don't know. They did put like the crack pipe, stainless steel crack pipe. That's pretty cool. I don't even want to touch these cables because I know they are so fragile. So that's where we at right now. I'm gonna have to take this motor mount from here out. That's trash. Pile to the trash over there. So take this right here. So already I'm afraid to move these cables because you can see all the ends are very easy to snap. I think we already snapped one right here. I might just gonna have to find another plug for this because I don't really want to remove the intake to do this replacement. Honestly, I don't feel like removing the intake just for that plug, because as you can see, the harness goes all the way in and it goes way down there for the injectors. You guys can see the harness goes down there, so, and then it comes down here. So I don't feel like removing the intake and make myself work more on this budget project. So I don't want to put more work into it, you know. So I'm just gonna have to get the plug for this, and that's it, because I don't feel like taking all that harness out. So that being said, so let me explain you what we got going on right here, guys. You see, since the fuel pump in the car is no good, I disconnected the fuel lines from the tank, and I ran a bottle with fuel, connect the feeding and the return. That's the return. This is the feeding. Come from this fuel pump. Actually, it's backwards. It comes from that hose, pressurized, send it to the fuel rail, goes all the way out, and returns. That's the return. I mean, this right here is the feeding line. So there you go. At least you know, you kind of know what we're trying to do. So I'm gonna put this camera right here, guys, and you guys can see. We're gonna try to start it. My son was gonna be holding the fuel pump right here. You see, right here in ground, and I'm gonna be cranking the engine. So let's see. If it starts, I'm gonna try to move it forward. 1, 2, 3. Are you still recording?
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, it smokes. Smokes a lot. I think this motor is locked. That's why it's slow cranking. But at least it moved on his own. Almost got it. I tried to put the e-brake. It doesn't work, so that's why it went back. But I wanted to try to move on his own. I don't think the fuel is strong enough. So might got mixed with the old one. Oh look, I put a new fuel in there. Oh my goodness. So I mean all the injectors and everything on the fuel reel it's old. So I'm gonna try to put fresh fuel in a new bottle. And I'm gonna try to crank it up. Guys, we're gonna try to start it again, and I'm gonna try to new fresh fuel. So you see how clean it is. So let me see if it's this is the return line. I'm just gonna put them here. This is the fitting line for the pump. So she's gonna be sucking fuel straight from here, sending it all the way to here. And I have this right here. I don't know. What do you think? We can try this just to like see what's up. Oh man, I won't be able to pull this thing. Just a little bit of BP racing. It might run better, huh? That's enough. Let's see how this thing likes it. It might get better. Okay, move that cocktail of good fluidos. I don't think we got, the alternator is charging at all. See, there's no fuel coming out of here. So the fuel pump is shot. Okay, I just need to move it a little bit forward. And we might gonna need to put a block or something. Get ready to put a block once it passes through here, I think. So let's see. Ready? Yeah. Oh man, it's the battery. It's the battery. No, we don't have a battery juice. That's why it's doing it like that. So we're just gonna connect this. We're just gonna give it more juice. My son went and got the charger, the cable for me. So let's just try it. Put him in starting mode. Is there a cable? Okay. Okie dokies. Here you go. See if it works. Okay. We got juice. It's going back. Saliendo para atrás. ¿Lo empujaste o qué?
No.
It says ready. Hey. Uh-oh. What happened?
Charger started to burn.
Oh. That's good.
Smoky charger.
Charger was smoking. Wow. So I'll be right back, guys. The charger burned. I don't know why, but it got burned. So I was trying to start it, to make it cool. It did start. You guys saw it, and it moved on. He's on all the way to right here to the shop. So right now, what we're gonna do, just hey, look. Remember I put fresh fuel? Look, it's brown again. So I don't know, guys. All that stuff is in the fuel tank and all the fuel lines, injectors, and fuel reel. So it's bad. And I did a nice juice cocktail for like to start right up. And that's where we at. So we're gonna start tearing it up, the whole front and everything, radiator and everything, because we're gonna move this motor out. After that charger burned out, I pull them out because it started to catch on fire, like more big. So I pull the charger out. And let me show you where we at right now. And I was like doing all this. Let me turn the light on. You see, we got like most, like all, like the intake and like the hose and throttle body. We got all the coolant drain, or the wires and everything. We're also working on the manifolds. They're loose right now. Good thing no bolts snap or anything, so that part's good. So now I'm working on getting the axles out, both, so this puppy can come out and the new one in. So I just want to let you know where we at. Well, this my vr6 project. People, as you can see, I removed the front, so I'm getting ready to hook the motor to the chain and winch it out. But man, you guys see this? Check this out. See all this web spider? All this spider web or whatever? I don't know if there's some more, but I just killed something that got me thinking twice to put my hands on this thing. Oh my goodness. There's gotta be some more. So check this out. You see this body right here? I don't know, but it's scary. And she is ready. I guess she don't like the heat. I torch him out. I'm sorry, whoever likes black widows, I don't. So I just killed one. And I don't know. So I can see there's so much more spider webs on this car that I haven't even paid attention, but I'm pretty sure there's more than one right here. There's no way the only one spider can do all this web right here. I don't know, man. And I put my son down here to do the axles. So that's the Neo, guys. Oh my god. Oh, there's another one. I just saw it. Yep. That's exactly what it is. Oh my god. I don't like spiders. My poor son was doing this right here. He didn't even know. Check that out. Whew. That is something. So at least I'm gonna have to be careful trying to pull this thing out. Check it out, guys. The motor is out. No Black Widow bites yet. And that's the new one. It has a stage 1, stage 2 clutch in there. And we got the motor here because we're gonna use the transmission out of this motor. And I found it has this under dry pulley. So I'm gonna try to pull the other one and put him on the new engine so he can have that nice nice pulley on his car. And also I need to pull the AC out of this. The alternator I think is shot. So I'm gonna try to use the other one. My buddy was showing me a picture of a jack chip that it was for the new motor he just purchased. So guys, check this out. This right here, this head gasket, check this out. It's thick. You see? You see how thick it is? That's a thick head gasket. It's lifted right here. What? No. But check the gasket on the other one. It's thin. So I don't know if this one has like pistons, you know, like, see this? See how thin is this one? So this probably has like a high compression, it probably, what's it called, like, this head is probably shaved. Look, you see right here? ARP studs. Those are ARP studs. So I don't know if this motor was turbo before, but my buddy showed me that cheap, and I found this thin head gasket, and also has ARP, and probably has cams in it. So, and look, it has a stage 2 clutch in it. It looks pretty new. I mean, not too much use. I don't know. And it has the race pipe in there, like the crack pipe. Evans. I think I know Evans. Guys, the vr6 motor swaps continues. I was able to swap this harmonic back to this engine. And like I was saying, you see this head gasket? It's very thin for a vr6. It's very, very thin. So that means that somebody deck this head and put like high compression piston or something. But when you do this, you raise the compression on these motors. And guess what? Check the compression on this thing. Look, it has like a lot of compression. Oh my goodness. It's has a lot of compression, so we're waiting for the alternator, but we're gonna try to put the engine back into his bay and continue. So guys, we got the motor in. Now what we got left to do is to bolt and plug all the little details around the motor. Right now my son is trying to hook the CV axles on the transmission. We got the shifter ready. What else? We're gonna have to connect all the water plumbing and everything, all this harness from the engine. But it's coming along. So the old one is out, and the trash right there. So we're doing this poor thing that has been sitting for like 10 years or something. I don't know. I mean, you guys can see. Hasn't been used in a long time. So we're trying to revive this gem. So stay tuned. The vr6 swap continues. Got the motor, everything, all the plumbing and everything ready. Just besides that air filter, I need an air filter. But I got water, cooling. I got oil, power steering, and I'm gonna change the computer because the guy, like I was saying, this motor was a high compression motor, and apparently, whoever sell this motor to this guy, also sold him the ECU with a GIAC chip. So I don't know what this chip has, but I'm pretty sure it's better than stock. So what I'm doing is trying to swap the ECUs now. But this thing, guys, This car, I'm surprised, has every single little clip surviving. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? Like every single one is surviving on this car. Wow. And look at that plastic cover, it's still good, so I can't believe it. So stay tuned. I'm gonna try to see if I can change the fuel filter and put some fuel and see if it starts. Disconnected every single plug, and I forgot that I only have to do this 3. And that's it. But guys, check this out, man. Mouse was living here, so I'm gonna have to try to pull all this out of here. This mouse. Oh, was he there? Saw something running. Maybe if it was there, I will see it on the camera. Man, that's what happened when you let it sit too long. Then I'm gonna see if I can open this drain right here, so next time it rains, it kind of wash all this out. I mean, if this car turns out good, he say he's gonna take care of this car, so pretty sure he's gonna start by cleaning this mess. So now what we have left to do is swap the ECU. Okay, so I was doing the fuel filter, guys. That's the new one. Had a little bit of trouble doing it, but it was it's all right, I guess. That is the one that came out of this. I don't know if somebody replaced this before or not. Yeah, I guess. Spain. So it was dirty a little bit, but I didn't want to risk it. Also, another thing that I'm looking at this car is that it has cat back resonator, like a 2.5, 2.25, I think. Muffler, another muffler. So I don't know if this is Tectonics, but definitely it's not stock. Still got the catalytic converter in there, huge one. So let's continue with this. I'm just gonna have to put 5 gallons of fuel, and we're gonna try to see if it starts. For whoever's interested in seeing how much dirty was the fuel, here you go. All that debris, it was in the fuel filter. I used a clean basket, and this thing was bad. Besides that grass in there, but you can see bad. So guys, we just primed the pump right now. All the dirty fuel came out, so we're gonna try to see if it starts. This is gonna be the first time we crank on this engine, so my son's gonna record for me, and I'm gonna go inside. And there was a couple fuses blown, so we replaced that. And I was testing it. I got the tester on. So now I'm gonna try to see if it starts, guys. Wish me luck. Here we go. Here goes nothing. It's running, guys. Wow. I did put WD-40 on the pistons so we don't scratch the cylinder walls. Let's see if I can lift it up. That smoke is normal because I did put a I did put WD-40 on each cylinder. So since it's been sitting so long, I didn't want it to scratch, you know. So I put WD-40 in the cylinder wall. I mean on the piston. So that's why it's smoking when I start. But I mean it's good. Oh, we have a leak. All the lifters are drying. So we have a leak. Little one. Right here somewhere. I think that it drips a little. I don't think all the injectors are fighting. I don't know. Maybe it's been sitting for so long. I'm gonna have to put some additive in there. Another thing, this car, the engine was it was smoking. It was pouring oil to the exhaust, so it will smoke a lot because it needs to get rid of all this oil. It's an exhaust system right now, so it's gonna take a while to burn all that oil. I'm in the sky, guys. Am I gonna have to plug the computer in there and see what's up? I'm thinking it's fuel injector. Look, we put 5 gallons and that thing barely moved. Wow, it sounds really good. Wow, this thing sounds good, man. We need a mosquito repellent. We get on the mosquitoes. There it is. Running, still smoking pretty bad. Crazy bad. Rev it up a little. Wow. So we're gonna wrap the video right here with the car. It's running, it's not overheating or anything. You guys can see it's chilling right here. The previous engine, it was pretty bad. The exhaust, this car will gonna have to run for a while in order to burn all that oil. But it's not because the engine is bad. It's because the previous engine, it was leaking so much oil. So it does have like a little misfire in there, but I think it's one injector. It's too old fuel, and it's been sitting for a while, so it's gonna need to warm the engine and like give it some what's it called, like additive, put them in the fuel system and try to run it through, and I think it will run good. Because it's sounding right now way better than when we started, and it's smoking way less than when we started at the beginning. So it's burning all the smoke a little by little. So that is it, guys. Thank you for watching. This is Taco Aval with another one.